Stars in Their Eyes. Please welcome your host, Matthew Kelly. To Stars in Their Eyes, where we recreate the sounds and styles of every era. On this stage, you'll find loon pants next to hot pants, bondage trousers next to flared trousers, and cool caftans next to panda print pashminas, and you won't see that anywhere else, except perhaps in my own closet. Our first star was guilty of many crimes of fashion, and we're about to see a reenactment. But please remember, pop stars like this are very rare, so don't have nightmares. Relax and cast your eye over star guest number 1.
My name's Paul and I'm big in bananas. I work at JP's at Dartford and I'm a quality controller, which means I check bananas just like this. Basically what I'm doing is just checking the size and the weights of bananas and measuring them to make sure they're up to specifications. I'm married to Kim. I have 2 children. One of them's called Connor, who's 7 years old. The other one's called Rio, and she's 2. They both love singing and dancing, just like myself, and really they're chip off the old block. I'm no stranger to the Stars in Their Eyes auditions, as I've auditioned 9 times. I've been about everybody, from Rick Astley to Darren Day. I finally got on as this person, and when I met the musical director, he said it's about time. The person I'm going to be tonight was very big in the 80s, but not as big as my favourite group from the 80s, Bananarama.
Sorry, but yes, we have no bananas, but we do have Paul Schilling. So, 9 times. OK, who have you come as then?
I first started off as Rick Astley, then I've done Darren Day twice, Bobby Goldsborough, Ronan Keating twice, David Cassidy and Billy Idol as well.
Oh, Billy? Oh, really? And do you know, one day, he came as Darren Day in the morning, went home, changed his suit over lunchtime and came back as Bobby Goldsborough. It's true. None of whom are anything to do with the person that you're going to be tonight. No.
That's right, no.
I know you've got a nickname at work because of all this, haven't you? What do they call you?
Yeah, they call me Des. I was named after Des O'Connor because I'm singing all day at work, so that's my nickname for about the last 9 years.
And you have a personal connection to the person that you're going to be tonight, haven't you?
That's right. I used to go to school with his younger brothers. We sort of grew up together, and I used to spend a lot of time in their house at lunchtimes, and I used to make this person cups of tea as well. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And you used to take the tea to him, didn't you?
I did, yeah. We never used to go in, because at the time he had pink hair, and it was a bit scary when you were about 13.
What did you do? Just leave it outside the door?
Just leave it outside the door and walk away, yeah.
You're very wise. Right, we need to know something about this person, because he hasn't got pink hair anymore, has he?
That's right. He was expelled from school. He was a make-up artist for the Royal Shakespeare Company, and he's also a top club DJ, and he used to be in a famous group in the 80s called Culture Club.
Oh, that's giving it away. Tell us who you're going to be tonight.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Boy George.
Boy George! He's made up to be here tonight, singing live. Paul Schilling is Boy George!
Give me time to realize my crime. Let me love and steal. I have danced inside your eyes. How can I
Thank you.
Are you wearing makeup?
Yes.
You know, it's fantastic. We give you the makeup, we give you the outfit, but you have the voice.
Thank you very much.
And it's
Thanks.
not even your voice, it's actually Boy George's voice.
Thank you.
It's so accurate, and you are living proof to anybody out there that you must persevere to come on this show. It was well worth waiting for. 9 auditions.
9 years.
9 years. Have you got a season ticket to Manchester? You must have.
I have you.
Yeah, it was well worth it, mate. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Schilling as Boy George! Well, I promised we'd be time-travelling, so let's put our clocks back to the 60s when Boy George really was just a boy. And like George, fashion was at the top of this boy's agenda. And taking us back to when we were fab, here's star guest number 2.
I'm Tony Rogers. I'm a Londoner living in Bradford, and I'm here in Liverpool today because I'm a massive Beatles fan. I was born in London and I lived there up until the age of 28. I lived with my wife Sue and my stepdaughter Sam. I met Sue through a Beatles magazine. We became pen pals and we met right here in Liverpool. And we've been together ever since. I was diagnosed 2 years ago with MS, and it's changed my outlook on life. Steve is my cousin and my best friend in the world, and he encouraged me to enter Stars in Her Eyes. It was Steve who introduced me to the Beatles when I was 11, and we used to walk down the street singing the songs. I wanted to be a Beatle, and ever since then I've been hooked. Right, mate. When I got the call telling me I was on Stars in Her Eyes, I thought, great, because the first time I applied was 7 years ago. So I've come a long way and it's great. I persevered. And that keeps me happy, that keeps me going, that keeps me positive.
With proof positive perseverance pays, here's Tony Rogers! Now, we saw you going to those 60s conventions. You're a big fan of that era, aren't you?
That's right,
Do you go to a
yeah.
lot of conventions?
No, I've only been to one, and that was 5 years ago. When I was having my photo taken with a friend, and this woman in the audience came out and she said to me, "Are you Julian Lennon?" I thought, Julian Lennon? You're kidding. You know, I'm not him tonight, and I'm never going to be him either.
Well, tell me a bit about the person that you are going to be.
Well, the person I'm going to be tonight, he was in one of the most successful 60s groups.
He most certainly was.
Yeah, and he had 3 #1 songs, 64, 65, 66.
Yeah. He's had many of his songs covered as well, hasn't he?
That's right, yeah. He's had his songs covered by Blur, Jam, David Bowie and Stranglers.
Tell us who you're going to be tonight, Tony.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Ray Davies of the Kinks.
Ray Davies of the Kinks! He's really got him! As tonight, singing live, Tony Rogers is Ray Davies!
Taxman's taken all my breath, left me in your stadium, blazing on the sunny afternoon. And I can sail my yacht, he's taken everything I've got. All I've got's this sunny afternoon. Save me, save me, save me from this squeeze. I got a big fat mama trying to break me, and the love to live so pleasantly. Live this life of luxury, blazing on a sunny summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime. My girlfriend's run off with my car and gone back to her mom and pa, telling tales of drunkenness and cruelty. Now I'm sitting here, sipping at my high school beer, blazing on a sunny afternoon. Help me, help me, help me sail away. Well, give me 2 good reasons why I ought to stay. 'Cause I love to live so pleasantly, live this life of luxury, blazing on a sunny afternoon. In the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime.
Well done, Caleb. You're quite right. It's nothing like Junior Lennon. Anyway, it was your cousin Steve that got you here, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Steve, for getting the man here. Ladies and gentlemen, Tony Rogers as Ray Davis. If you want to be a pop star, then this is the place to learn. Just name me the college that does a course in advanced six-pack maintenance. Which university offers a degree in dating footballers for fun and profit? After the break, we'll be meeting the latest graduate from the University of Pop with a BA Honours in Cool. I'll see you. To Stars in Their Eyes, the only place you can learn to be a pop star. Just picture Britney Spears going to her careers officer and saying, I want a job where I can wear bunches, knee socks and a schoolgirl's uniform. He must have thought, why do you want to be a High Court judge? On this show, we offer a crash course in pop. We promise to make anyone a star in seconds. And third for those seconds is star guest number 3.
My name's Joseph Hall and I'm from Nottingham. I live at home with my mother, my brother and my 2 sisters. I come from a large family. I have 6 sisters and 6 brothers. I also have 15 nieces and nephews. I enjoy coming from a big family. They look out for each other. I work at the local gym as a receptionist. My job entails answering the phone, helping customers and giving tours to those that want to join the gym. My main musical influences are artists like Stevie Wonder, Marvin Gaye, George Benson. My brothers and sisters used to collect the albums when I was a little kid and used to play it in their bedrooms. I used to sit out on the landing and listen to it, and I used to think the music was amazing, so I used to try and copy it, to sing like them too. Finding out that I got on the show, I've been in an absolute state of shock. Basically, I feel like I've been in a dream. I don't feel like it will come reality until I actually walk through the doors and make this dream come true.
So leaving reality behind, here's Joseph Hall. Now, you do say it's a great thing being part of a big family, and I agree with that. And you're here to prove something tonight, aren't you?
I am, Matthew. Back home, I do teachings with my nephews and nieces. I teach them martial arts and dancing. Anyway, Keanu come up to me after one training session and says, Uncle Joseph, you can't even do anything. I thought, why'd you say that? He goes, well, you can't change into anything. Pokemons are better than you. So I'm here tonight to prove to him, Matthew, that I can change into something.
And transform you will. So tell me a bit about the person that you'll be.
Well, the person I'm going to be tonight, Matthew, is the lead singer of a R&B group called Drew Hill. He duetted with Will Smith in the theme tune Wild Wild West, and he's known for his silver ear, his raunchy lyrics, and his dance moves.
Fantastic. Who are you going to be tonight, Joseph?
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Cisco.
Cisco! With a song for Great Britain tonight. Singing live, Joseph Hall is Cisco!
find things in life. Check it out. Ooh, that dress so scandalous. And you're shaking that thing. You're looking at her so devilish. She like to dance in the hip-hop spots. She cruise through the cruise to connect the dots. Not just her band, she likes the pop. She living the vida loca. She add dance like a truck. Fires like what? Baby, move your butt. I think I say it again. She add dance like a truck. Fires like what? All night long. Let me see that thong. Baby, let the booty go. Baby, you wanna show that thong. I like it when the beat goes. Baby, let the booty go. Baby, you wanna show that thong. So that dress so scandalous, and you know I never can handle it. Cause you're shaking that thing like who's the ish? With the look in her eyes so devilish. She like to dance on the hip-hop spots. She cruise through the cruise and connect the dots. Not just her band, she likes the pop. Living the vida loca. She add dance like a truck. Fires like what? Baby, move you. I think I see it again. She add dance like a truck. Fires like what? All night long. Let me see that thong. Baby, let the booty go. Baby, you wanna show that thong. I like it when the beat goes. Baby, let the booty go. Baby, that thong, yeah. Come on, baby, that thong. That dress so scandalous, and you know I never can handle it. Cause you're shaking that thing like who's the itch? With the look in her eyes so devilish. She like to dance on the hip-hop spots. Cruise to the cruise, connect the dots. Not just her baby, she likes the pop. Cause she be living the vida loca. She had dance like a truck. Fires like what? Baby, move your butt. I think I see it again. Cause she had dance like a truck. Fires like what? Baby, move your butt. Let me see it again. Come on.
I know it's scary on here, but your hair's gone white. You know, you said that it wouldn't be reality until you came through those doors. And what happened when you came through those doors? Bikini-clad girls playing violins and glow-in-the-dark boys. Well, I don't know where your reality is, mate, but I think we should tell Keanu. Keanu, you said that your uncle couldn't transform, and look, he did. Into a real-life hero. Ladies and gentlemen, Joseph Hall as Cisco. Now we're going back to the decade fashion tried to forget, the 80s. If fashion and the 80s were on the same train, fashion would spend the whole journey looking out of the window trying to avoid eye contact. Our next star was in an 80s duo with a man who joined a 90s duo, but going it alone just for the moment is star guest number 4.
My name is Joanne Macmillan and I come from Great Yarmouth. I live with my mum, my nephew and my son Michael, who's 6 years old and who's absolutely full of life, and I love him to pieces. As soon as I could talk, my mum said I was singing. When I was in primary school, I was honoured enough to sing for the Queen. It was my mum who realised I sounded like the person that I'm going to be. I was singing along to one of her songs one day, and my mum said I really sounded like her and to apply for the show, so I did. On the night of the show, when I walk through the doors, I'm going to feel nervous but also happy because I've waited for this moment for all my life and it's my dream come true.
The waiting's over. Let the dream begin for Joanne Macmillan. It's a big family thing going on with you tonight, isn't there? And
Yes,
you're
Matthew.
dedicating your performance to the whole family, starting with your brother.
Yes, Matthew. When me and my brother were younger, we used to sing as John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John. And he was in a nativity play. And he was singing the songs, and I wanted to join in with him. So his teacher beckoned me over to shut me up, basically.
You made her get you in the nativity play to
I
sing the
made it.
song.
Yeah.
You don't care, do you? Owe him big style as well, because he's at home looking after Michael tonight, anyway,
Yes,
isn't he?
he is, yeah.
So there's your mother as well.
Yeah. I'm doing this to make my mum proud of me, the way that I'm proud of her, bringing up us 4 kids on her own.
Oh, and she will be tonight as well. And this is for your sister. Tell me about your sister.
Yes, my sister is in the audience, Karen. We can't be in the same room with each other without bursts out laughing. You know, she does mad things like I do.
I can't wait to see your performance in the same room as your sister as
Yeah.
well. Tell me a little bit about the person you're going to be.
She was born in 1961 in Essex. Her nickname is Alf, and she formed a band with Vince Clarke in the 1980s with Yazoo.
Tell us who you're going to be tonight, Joanne.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Alison Moyet.
Alison Moyet came in from the city, walked in through the door. Tonight, singing live, Joanne Macmillan is Alison Moyet.
Came from the city, walked into the door. I turned around when I heard the sound, my footsteps on the floor. Hey, just an addiction, now I'm hooked on you. I need some time to get it right, your love's gonna see me through. Can't stop now, don't you know? I ain't never gonna let you go, don't go. Oh, baby, make your mind up. Give me what you got. Fix me with that love and show it all and tell me lie. Yeah, go get the doctor. Doctor came too late. Another night I feel alright. My love for you can't wait. Can't stop now, don't you know? I ain't never gonna let you go. Don't go. Came in from the city, walked into the door. I turned around when I heard the sound, my footsteps on the floor. Said he was a killer, now I know it's true. I'm dead when you walk out the door, hey babe, I'm hooked on you. Can't stop now, don't you know? I ain't never gonna let you go, don't go. Can't stop now, don't you know? I ain't never gonna let you go, don't go. Can't stop now, don't you know? I ain't never gonna let you go, don't go. Can't stop now, don't you know? I ain't never gonna let you go, don't go. Can't stop now, don't you know? I ain't never gonna let you go, don't go. Can't stop now, don't you know? I ain't never gonna let you go, don't go. Don't go. Don't go. Don't go.
You so wanted to be here, didn't you? Yeah. Was it everything you'd hoped it would be?
Yes, everything and more, Matthew.
And more. What was the best bit for you then?
I can't pick one. Everything has just been so... You've all been so fantastic, a lot of you.
Oh, and so have you. And the focus to be in the same room with your sister and not laugh once. I'm so proud of you. What a great performance. You were sensational. Ladies and gentlemen, Joanne Macmillan as Alison Moyet. Well, our next Star was in the charts. I just left school, so it's going to bring back a lot of happy memories, this. Beardy Maguire, Gorilla Gibson, Baldy Greensmith, Bumfluff Patterson. In fact, all the dinner ladies, actually. Yes, next stop, the 60s. So join us in a couple of minutes for a groovy happening. If you're square, you're not there. Peace and love. Stars in the right. It's funny to think that the stars who had their 21st in the 60s are now all 60 in the 21st. They had long hair and hoped they'd die before they got old. Now they're old and hope they'll dye the hair they've got. We've come a long way since the 60s, and taking us all the way back is star guest number 5.
My name's Karen Virgo. I'm from London. I work here at the Town Hall in Wandsworth. I was born in London and I've lived it all my life. I live with my mother, Ione, and my sister Elaine. We're very close and we get on very well. I work for Wandsworth Borough Council. I'm a customer services advisor. Most of my day is taken up dealing with people's queries regarding housing benefits and council tax. I started singing when I was about 4 or 5. I later went on to work in bands. The first band I was in, we rehearsed for 3 years and only ever did 1 gig. One time on the way back from Italy, after work's due, the plane stopped for refuelling and a friend of mine just shouted out, "Karen, sing," just to entertain us. I said, "No way." And the plane started with a chorus of "Karen, sing, Karen, sing." And then next thing, the pilot came out and he got me to sing on the tannoy system to sing to the rest of the passengers. This is the first time I've applied for Stars in the Rise. A friend of mine made me do it. She completed the forms for me and sent off the tape. And I got called for the audition. Very surprised. Morning, Christina.
Morning, Karen.
When I found out I was on the show, I cried. I was in tears, but I was very, very happy.
Well, from tears in her eyes to stars in her eyes, please welcome Karen Virgo. So, Karen, you just explain this to me. You were in a band that rehearsed for 3 years, and then you did 1 gig. But then you joined another band after that, didn't you?
That's right, yeah.
And how long did you rehearse with that one?
For a week.
1 week?
Yeah.
And where did you play then?
We played Ronnie Scott's.
Really?
That's right.
And what happened after that?
We split up.
This is a great career, this, isn't it? That picture of your mum and your sister and you look like the Supremes.
Yeah.
And your sister's here now. She's very supportive, isn't she?
She is, most of the time. Apart from when we were little, and she told me that I was adopted. but she has been supportive, and she took me to my first ever concert, and that was when I was about 8, and that was with the Jackson 5. And it's sort of like how I've got to like the music I do.
So this is the area we're in with the person that you're going to be
That's
tonight.
right, yeah.
So tell me a little bit more about her.
She was born in 1942 in Tennessee, and she's known as the Queen of Soul. She's had more R&B and pop hits than any other female artist in the US, and she had a #1 hit with George Michael that went to #1 in 1987.
Tell us who you're going to be tonight.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Aretha Franklin.
Aretha Franklin! Show some respect to tonight! Singing live, Karen Virgo is Aretha Franklin!
What you want, baby?
I know you're not adopted, darling, but I'm sure you're related to Aretha in some way. It's obviously in the blood. It's absolutely sensational. I think after this you really should have residency at Ronnie Scott's. What do you think?
I think so.
I think you should. Yeah, absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, Karen Virgo as Aretha Franklin. I'm sorry to say that's your lot. Well, not quite. There's one more performance still to come, but the identity of that performer is in the hands of our audience. So, studio audience, cast your votes now. And while they make that all-important choice, let's take a refresher course in 4 decades of pop. First, Paul Schilling became Culture Vulture Boy George.
Do you really want to make me cry?
Tony Rogers took it easy as Ray Davis.
Blazing on a sunny afternoon.
Joseph Hall let it all hang out as Cisco. Joanne McMillan was Basildon's own Alison Moyet. And Karen Virgo put on her makeup as Aretha Franklin. We have a winner. Is it Boy George, Ray Davis, Cisco, Alison Moyet, or Aretha Franklin? And the winner is Aretha Franklin! This is so fabulous, isn't it?
I'm gonna cry.
No, well, you can if you like. Yeah, we don't mind. You can do whatever you like. You are the winner. And you're going to be in the live grand final. You really want... Yeah, your sister, I know. You really always wanted to be a singer, didn't you?
Always.
Always, I know. But I have to tell you that until the live grand final, you don't have 3 years to practice, unfortunately. I know you take a bit of time. I'm so pleased with you. And what a great lineup you were with tonight as well. You got a little
They
tear
were
there.
great. Everybody was great. The whole crew, everybody, and you.
And you turned out to be the greatest of them all. Lovely girl. Studio audience have picked the finalists from 5 fantastic star guests. And Karen will join our first winner, Deborah Lee Burns as soul diva Gloria Gaynor. Tony Perry as Ziggy's alter ego David Bowie. Sarah Earlham as the girl next door through our doors, Kylie Minogue. And last week's winner, Eddie Cunningham as Ivan Novello winning Jim Diamond. But the next time Karen sings, it's down to you at home to vote in the live grand final. All that remains tonight is to hear our chosen one again. Ladies and gentlemen, Karen Virgo as Aretha Franklin. Good night. Well done. You've got the voice, we've got the stage. For details on how you could be walking through those famous doors on the next series of Stars in Their Eyes, phone 0870 400 4000 for an application form.
Baby, whip it to me.